Billionaire Entertainment, baby. 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 Billionaire Entertainment, baby.
All right. What's up? It's your boy Zillionaire. Welcome to the show, man. I'm really tired. I'm drained. I'm gonna try to start going live more. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and all that other good stuff, man. We about to watch this news story. I'm not gonna be too long, man. I'm gonna do this and be out of here. And I mean, I just came in and I gotta do this video real quick before anything else. Let me take this jacket off, man. Just came in not too long ago. Let's pop and make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe, all the other good stuff, man. Um, we about to get into this. This is a sad story here, man. Really sad story. Your generational curses in the black community, bruh. It's messed up. If you can hear me, say you can hear me. Hopefully y'all can hear me, man. But we about to watch one of these videos, and this stuff is sad. I want y'all to pay attention to this story. I want you to hear how the mother allowed her daughter to sleep with young men in the house. And not only that, you know what I'm saying, not only that, we're going to find out that the dude that killed her, he wasn't the baby daddy. So we're going to watch this, man. I'm going to give you my point of view. Let's watch this.
Turning now to the trial for an 18-year-old charged with murdering his 17-year-old girlfriend. That trial began today with emotional testimony. Ikea Hood was a junior on the Tigerette drill team at Lancaster High. She'd just given birth just 3 weeks before her death. And as one expert tells K1LLED, her mother's testimony today could be key in court.
And today, multiple family members of Ikea Hood took the stand here, breaking down as they described what they found at the scene moments after her death. Today, some experts tell us that emotional testimony could play a big role in this trial.
In front of a Dallas judge today, K1LLED described the moment she found her daughter dead in her bedroom.
This hurt. I stopped in the window and I touched the baby and I grabbed her hair. I couldn't see all of that.
On January 7th last year, police say 17-year-old Ikea Hood was shot and killed in her family's home on Grambling Drive. Hood was shot feet away from her 3-week-old baby girl, her first child. Family says Hood was a junior at Lancaster High School and a member of the Tigerette drill team. U.S. Marshals arrested Trayvon Wright, who was also 17 at the time. The family says Wright and Hood had been dating, but broke things off after Hood discovered Wright wasn't the father of her baby. In an arrest affidavit, Lester says Wright was at her home visiting Hood and the baby when a gunshot sounded from Hood's bedroom. Lester says the door was locked, so she went outside and climbed halfway through the window, finding Wright gone and her daughter unmoving.
I rolled her over. She was laying on her side. I rolled her over.
Wright was charged with first-degree murder. In defending him today, Wright's attorney argued that no one saw his client pull the trigger.
You're trying to figure it out because you were not in the room when the gun discharged, correct?
Correct.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
NBC5 spoke with a trial expert not involved in the case who tells us the emotional testimony from Hood's family could significantly impact jurors.
I can tell you that when a particularly sympathetic victim or family member of a victim testifies, it can sway jurors to go in a direction they might otherwise not go in. That absolutely is the case.
For the victim's family, a difficult process of wading through one of the worst days of their lives.
Yes, I'm able to relive this all over again.
K1LLED, NBC5.
Turning now to the trial for an 18-year-old charged with murdering his 17-year-old girlfriend. That trial began today with emotional.
All right, now, y'all, if a lot of y'all wasn't paying attention to the story, let me look at the comments. How you doing, Gwen? Everybody else, how are you? Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that cash app. Like I said, I'm really tired. I'm mentally drained right now. I'm really drained. I got a lot on my plate, a lot of things I'm doing, so I'm really tired right now. Mentally, I'm tired. There's a lot going on. But anyway, if you pay attention to this story, first of all, the mother wasn't even crying. She wasn't even, there was no tears in the mother's eye. I don't know if y'all paid attention. If y'all can hear me, say y'all can hear me. If y'all can hear me. There was no tears in the mother's eyes. The mother was not the fake crocodile tears because she knew it was her fault. She know it's her fault. Welcome everybody into the live chat. What's up, y'all? What's popping? I'm gonna try to go live more. So I need to go live more. So I'm gonna start going live more. But I'm just busy. Got a lot going on, man. But anyway, okay, good. Y'all hear me? Cool. Thank you. So anyway, this story is so sad. It's just so sad. Whereas the mother failed this daughter. When I say the mother failed this daughter, this mother would allow boys to come over her house, go in a room and lock the door. If you listen to this story, if you listen to, I might play this. I'm gonna play the video again since more people are coming in. I'm gonna play the video again. How sad and how the twist is a whole twist to this story. All right. First of all, when this dude he killed her, right? He thought he was the baby daddy. He wasn't the baby daddy. This is why he killed this 17-year-old. They were both 17 at the time. Like I said, the mother was allowing boys to come into her house and lay up with her daughter. Okay, he shot and killed her daughter, and he had the door locked. She had to go around the house and go in the window in order to get into the room. So right there, you setting your daughter up for failure. Anytime you letting her at 17, you know their hormones are raging at that age. Young boys and girls, their hormones are raging. You allow them to be in the same room by themselves. You see what I'm saying? And she gets knocked up. Now, not only that, this young girl's 17 and she's sleeping around with multiple guys already. She already, at 17, don't know who her baby daddy is. That's sad. Like, that's sad. But where did they learn this behavior from? Where did they learn this behavior where they sleep with multiple men? Losers. They always pick the losers. The guys ain't doing nothing with their life. The guys ain't going nowhere. Because you know, good black men in the black community, they don't appreciate good men such as myself. They don't appreciate us. They do not appreciate what we do for them. Us, what we do as far as business-wise, making moves, reaching towards success, going higher, elevating. They don't respect or like black men like us. Okay, they don't appreciate us. But the sissy thugs and all these dudes, from young sissy punks to the oldest sissy punks, black women love those guys. They do anything for them. They roll out the red carpet. They get all the love. The no good guys. So her daughter has multiple men running up inside of her at 17. Let me play the video again. Some of y'all just came. I want y'all to pay attention to the mother, though. The mother, she's not even crying. And let me tell you why the mother ain't crying. Because a mother that really cares about her daughter is not going to allow, she's not going to allow her daughter to have boys come over her house. She didn't care about her daughter. Anytime you what mother or father lets their daughter have male company come into their room and they're able to lock the door, you don't care about your child. You don't care about them. You really don't. So I see why the mother was trying to fake the tears, because it's her fault about what happened. It was her fault. Let's watch it again for those who just came in. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Hit that Cash App. My Cash App is going across the screen. It doesn't matter how much you donate to the channel. All donations are accepted, small or large. I just don't like people donating to the chat, because YouTube, they be trying to tax us. They be trying to tax it. If you're going to donate to the channel, make sure you hit the Cash App that's floating across the bottom of the screen. Thank you for your support. I also got new clothing and merchandise out. Now, shout out to those who've been buying the clothing and merchandise. I got new stuff going on with the Zillionaire brand. I appreciate y'all, too. But let's watch the video.
Turning now to the trial for an 18-year-old charged with murdering his 17-year-old girlfriend. That trial began today with emotional testimony. Ikea Hood was a junior on the Tigerette drill team at Lancaster High. She'd just given birth just 3 weeks before her death. And as one expert tells K1LLED, her mother's testimony today could be key in court.
And today, multiple family members of Ikea Hood took the stand here, breaking down as they described what they found at the scene moments after her death. Today, some experts tell us that emotional testimony could play a big role in this trial.
In front of a Dallas judge today, CURSES described the moment she found her daughter dead in her bedroom.
I stopped in the window and I touched the baby and I grabbed her hair. I couldn't see all of that.
On January 7th last year, police say 17-year-old Ikea Hood was shot and killed in her family's home on Grambling Drive. Hood was shot feet away from her 3-week-old baby girl, her first child. Family says Hood was a junior at Lancaster High School and a member of the Tigerette drill team. U.S. Marshals arrested Trayvon Wright, who was also 17 at the time. The family says Wright and Hood had been dating, but broke things off after Hood discovered Wright wasn't the father of her baby. In an arrest affidavit, Lester says Wright was at her home visiting Hood and the baby when a gunshot sounded from Hood's bedroom. Lester says the door was locked, so she went outside and climbed halfway through the window, finding Wright gone and her daughter unmoving.
I rolled her over. I rolled her over. She was laying on her side. I rolled her over.
Wright was charged with first-degree murder. In defending him today, Wright's attorney argued that no one saw his client pull the trigger.
You're trying to figure it out because you were not in the room when the gun discharged, correct?
Correct.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
NBC5 spoke with a trial expert not involved in the case who tells us the emotional testimony from Hood's family could significantly impact jurors.
I can tell you that when a particularly sympathetic victim or family member of a victim testifies, it can sway jurors to go in a direction they might otherwise not go in. That absolutely is the case.
For the victim's family, a difficult process of wading through one of the worst days of their lives.
Yes, I'm having to relive this all over again.
Keenan Willard, NBC5.
So now you see, now I'm glad y'all paying attention. Let me look at the comments, the comment section, read some of the comments. Now y'all see how fake that was. Usually, now y'all know when a mother is really emotional and she really caring about, really cares about her child. You can tell this mother right here, that was so phony. She was trying to fake emotion. You can't fake emotion. And let me tell you something. When a person is really emotional, you can feel them. You can feel their emotion. You can feel when a mother's hurt. You can feel that. She didn't care. She was just acting for the court. That's why she couldn't shed a tear. Now, as you heard in the news story, she let this boy come into her house with her daughter, locked the door. He's in the room with the door locked with her daughter, and she's allowing this. She set her daughter up for failure. Now, people gonna say, "Where's the daddy?" In the black community, just like this girl that's 17 and don't know who the father of her kid is because she's sleeping with multiple men, is just like these black mothers. Same thing. They sleep around with so many men, they don't even know who the daddies are. And half the time, they're sleeping around with all the low-level, low-life men in the black community. They all share the same baby daddies. And then they teach this generational curse that they pass down to their daughters. This generational curse passed down to her daughter, 17 years old, don't know who her baby daddy is. That's sad. That's sad. Let me see some of the comments. Yeah, somebody said, yeah, she wasn't crying at all. Exactly. If you just came into the chat, make sure you hit that like, share, hit that Cash App too, man. Straight up, hit that Cash App like I do for those other YouTubers. But anyway, somebody said no dad in the picture. Somebody said where the pro blacks at? Because they don't care about this story. Now you know the pro blacks, they care less about this story. You know they don't care. You know, black lives only matter when a white cop kills us. You know, they don't care about what goes on in our community, all the stuff that's going on that we do to each other. And we don't want to talk about that. We want to deflect from that. Our own people cause us the most pain. Our own people are killing us more than anybody. Our own people are the ones that try to destroy each other. Our own people are the ones that are trying to tear each other down. Our own, the women in this generation, our community, they don't want strong men around. If you're a strong man in the black community, in this day and age, you will be attacked. This is why there's no strong father. If the women in our community really wanted strong father figures in the house, they would be there. Tell me if I'm lying. If they really wanted strong men, they would have children by those men. They would build families with those men. If they really wanted strong black men in the house, black women would have them there. But if you notice, it's always a sissy thug. It's always a punk. It's always a mama's boy. Always a simp. They love those kind of guys. Black women usually like men they can disrespect. They like having babies by men they can disrespect, men they can manipulate. That's what they like because they learn that behavior from their mothers. And that's why I kind of, try to distance myself from this generation of black women because I see they didn't grow up with no father figures. Number one, so she's traumatized. She's already has something against men figures psychologically. I don't know if y'all know the psychology of things. Psychologically means it's things in the back of your mind. You don't even realize it's there. Okay, like I had to understand my traumas from what my ex did to me. Psychologically, I had some damage going on, and I had to heal myself, and I'm still healing myself. But he's showing me things about myself. But a lot of things get triggered when you meet women that have the same characteristics as your ex. You see what I'm saying? So when you don't deal with those traumas, they start to come back up. But no father figures. They already these young girls and boy, they're doomed already. They're doomed. Yeah, they're doomed. If the black women really wanted strong men around, they would have them. They would be marrying strong. They would be building families with strong black men. But they don't want that. Black women want what they want. Yeah, they want what they want. They want something they could control and manipulate. They don't believe in following a man's lead. They don't believe in building with a man. They just don't provide strong father figures, and they're not trying to. You're not going to see any videos on social media, Twitter, nowhere. You're never going to see black women saying, we need strong father figures. You will not, you will never see it. You won't see a panel. You won't see a video. You won't see a YouTuber. You won't see a black female YouTuber say, we need strong father figures around. Because if they really wanted them, they would, you know what I'm saying? They would plead for them. They would say, yo, where's our strong men at? Yo, we need to do this for our brother. We need some strong father figures. You don't see black women doing that. Where do you see black women doing that? You'll see more black women talking about toxic masculinity and all this other stuff. This is why these young children they're lost. This young girl had no strong father figure in the house because the mother didn't provide her with one. So now there's no strong father figure in the house. There's no protection. When there's no protection in the house, that little demon got in the house and blew her brains out. Blew her brains out. She just had a baby. That little devil came in the house. The devil could get in the house when a man is not there. These women are so naive and so stuck on themselves. They're not even paying attention to the wolves and the devils and the demons and the plot and the plans of the enemy. They're not paying attention. That's why God created men to be protectors. That's why God created us to protect the household, because we see things. We're willing to put our lives on the line for our children, our women, and our families. Real men. I'm talking about these sissy punks. I'm talking about the era I come from, the men I grew up around. We're willing to die for the people around us. See what I'm saying? That's why I'm the bodyguard guy. I'm a bodyguard in real life and in television and movies. That's just my personality. I be on set, directors, producers like, man, you ain't acting, are you? They like, that's just really who you are. Yeah, exactly. I'm a protector. That's what I am. I've always been like that from childhood. I've been a bodyguard I'm talking from my child. I've been a bodyguard to my sister. I got four sisters to my female cousins. I've always been like that. But see, nowadays, when they don't want strong men around, these children, especially these young girls, they're susceptible to all the dangers and the trouble and the unwanted pregnancies and the single mother households and the struggle. They're susceptible to that because there ain't no strong men around. And this young girl got her head blown off because her mother allowed her to have sexual relations with boys in her room at 17. You think a 17-year-old girl is going to be sexually responsible? You think you're going to you're going to allow her to let boys come and lay up with your daughter at 17? This is a horrible mother. Horrible. But these generational curses, you can't help the black community. A lot of people get mad at me when I say that, but I don't give a damn. There's no help. You can't help people that don't want to help. You can't help people that don't want to hear truth. You can't help people that don't want to help themselves. You can't help folk that don't want to better themselves. But I'm just bringing awareness on the generational curses that are passed down the black community. I grew up in the hood, but thank God that he used me to break generational curses, generational behaviors, running the streets, selling drugs, selling dope, robbing, stealing, in and out of jail, that stuff. Even though I got falsely accused and I got thrown in prison. That's another story. But I got away from those generational curses and I started making moves, building a brand, making moves in the industry, following my passions, following my dreams, getting up out of that destructive neighborhood, that destructive environment, that low level environment. I had to get up out of there. See what I'm saying? And God had used me in a different way. But I've always been a protector in my family. I'm the enforcer in my family. In my immediate family, I am the protector. If something go down, they gonna come get me. I don't care what it is. Something going on, you gonna come. There's gonna be some protection around there. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays, this generation, they not built like that. They soft, sissy punks. These black women are raising sissy son husbands. They're raising their daughters to be hoes just like them. How you 17 and you don't know who the father of your kid is? That's sad. And the mother let you sleep around with boys in your room. Sad. It's like she wanted her daughter to fail. Let me tell y'all something. Some of these black mothers, they want their daughters to be failures like them. They want they don't, a lot of these black, they don't want their daughters to be succeed. Because if you wanted your daughter to succeed, you wouldn't have been having her thinking about no boys. You wouldn't have had no boys in your daughter's room. You wouldn't, and because you allow boys into your daughter's room, her daughter got killed in that room. She got killed in the house. This dude, this girl got killed in her room. She just had the baby. Found out he wasn't the baby daddy. Found out she was hoeing around just like the mother. Where do you think they learn this behavior from? Where do you think these young black girls learn that whole behavior from? Sad, from their mothers. Sad. And nowadays you listen to Sexy Red and Suki Hana, the City Girls, Lotto. Everybody talking about being a hoe. Show me where being a hoe gets you. It gets you ran through. It gets you diseases. It gets you a bunch of babies. It's sad. Sorry, y'all. My fault. My fault. That's all it gets you. That's all it gets you, man. I'm your boy Ziggy now. Sad, man. But this is what happened when you don't want strong father, when you don't want strong men around. This is what happened when you have a generation of women. They are against you as you're a strong black brother. They are against you. And that's sad. I had to realize that. They are against you, bro. They're against strong black men. Sad. They will attack you. They will come at you crazy. I'm talking about women you love and you protect, bro. Like they don't appreciate you, though. But when something go down and they need your help and they need some protection, then they trying to get you to protect them. But other than that, you're a strong black brother. Black women don't care nothing about that. They don't care. They will work against you, which is so stupid because you need protection in your household. That's why I don't understand why we have this generation of black women talking about some toxic masculinity. You need a masculine man in the house. You need an enforcer. You need a protector because you got wolves out here. You got devils. You got demons out here. You got people that wants to come in and take over your household. You got people that want to come in and devour y'all. You got people that want to come in and have their way with y'all. And when you ain't got no strong man around, there you go. There you have it. Let me read some of the other comments before I get up out of here. That's a good point. Somebody said they care more about good deeds than a good man. And what's so crazy is, that's a good point, Gwen. But what's so crazy is they can have both. They can have a good deed and a good man. They can have both of that. They can have that, but they don't want that, though. They don't even want that. They rather have a trifling, no good loser. They love that. They love those losers. Somebody, she also said some mothers are jealous of their daughters. Yep, better because their lives are dysfunctional. Instead of teaching them values and principles, they play victim. That's a good point. Exactly. A lot of them be jealous of their daughters. They don't want their daughters to be successful. So she didn't want her daughter to be successful. She set her daughter up for failure. Yeah, she wanted her daughter to fail. And the sad part about it is, not only did she set her daughter up for failure, she set her own daughter up to be killed by one of these sissy thugs. It's always a sissy thug. Ain't it? The mothers sleep with sissy thugs, have children by sissy thugs, and their daughters mess with sissy thugs, or they have a sissy thug husband. son husband. I don't know what you're talking. Somebody in here trolling. Somebody in here trolling. I'm about to get you out of here. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Don't come in here trolling. Please don't come in here trolling. I'll let y'all in here. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Make sure you hit that cash app. Make sure you go check out the story of Ikea Hood. I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm tired. I'm hungry, and I'm just drained mentally and emotionally. I need to go take a break and chill out, get me something to eat, relax. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Much love. God bless you. But this is sad. There's just too many generational curses in the black community, man. Single mother homes is the worst thing that ever happened to the black community. And they made sure to use black women against black men. And they still doing it today, using black women against black men and pushing strong men out the house, pushing strong father figures away. They still doing. Black women don't even realize that if you work with your men, you work with your man, y'all can have double, y'all can have triple. God can really bless you when you work with your men and not against your men. They don't get it, but we got this independent bullcrap generation. Even women that are getting help still be talking about something they're independent. Makes absolutely no sense. Black women are the only women that say that independent bullshit. But every other culture of women understand they need their men. But in our culture, our women have been brainwashed to believe black men ain't shit. No matter how successful you are, no matter how good of a man you are, no matter how much wisdom you have, you could be a God-fearing man. You could do so many things for her. You could treat her good. She'll still try to devalue you. And this is what we're living in. And I'm speaking from my experience. Women I do all this stuff for, and they still try to devalue you, still try to attack you, still work against you. Like, that don't even make sense. You working against me, you hurting yourself. And they don't even get that. It's a scripture that says, bind the strong man, then you can take over the whole household. In every culture, in every civilization, in order for you to take over a civilization or a community of people, you have to destroy the strong men. I'm going to say it again. In every community, in every civilization, from history till now, if you want to take over a community, you try to get rid of the strong men. You try to work against the strong men in that community. Once you get them out the way, then you could take over the community. Look at the black community. It's sad. And these black men don't even realize that you working against your men. You're supposed to work with us. And y'all want to be single and independent. And then your kids is getting killed. Y'all not elevating in life. There's no protection over your household. Any wolf or any demon or devil is coming through your house, putting babies in y'all. Y'all open the door to the devil. Y'all let the devil coming in killing the kids. The devil coming in putting babies in y'all. It's sad, man. It's sad. I'm gonna read a couple more comments. I'm gonna get up out of here, man. It's sad, bro. Let me see. Also, if you call this out. That's a good point. You said you get death threats. You call, and you know what's that's sad. You know what that's a good point, Jalen. Jalen and Gwen making some good points. Yeah, you call this out, bro. And let me tell you why. Because they don't want to change. That's why you get attacked for calling out this behavior in your community. Because they're part of the problem. When people threaten you, when you talk about change, and then people try to threaten you, that show you how evil and wicked people are. You said they love gay niggas. They love gay guys. That is true. They love the punks, don't they? They love. If you notice in the black community, they love punks and coward men, but they will attack you for being a strong, masculine man. Stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. But people could y'all listen. They can attack me all they want. I'm gonna continue to be the man God called me to be. I'm gonna continue to be strong, protector. You know what I mean? Handling business, making moves. You know what I'm saying? Working hard at everything. And that's what I'm going to continue to do. So that's not going to stop me from being who God called me to be. Because the same people that try to attack you be the same people that need your protection, that need your help. So I'm going to be me. If everybody around me want to act crazy, act funny, or want to be against me, do your thing. Because you're not just working against me, you're working against the God that called me. That's what I'm trying to understand. When people try to come against me, you're not just coming against me. You're coming against God Almighty as well, because that's who I serve. So if I'm calling these issues out, I'm calling out the problem. That's what I'm supposed to do. I don't care about backlash. Yeah, that's the only thing. When you're a true leader, you speak the truth. You don't care about backlash. You don't care about backlash because the truth speaks for itself. You don't need validation. You don't need nobody to validate what you're saying. Because you know what Christ said, ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Some people rather live a lie because they don't want to face the truth. Yeah, that's why people like lies and slander and all that other deceptive stuff, because that stuff, is dark. People don't like the truth. The truth is light. The truth sheds light on people. That's why people get mad at me for speaking the truth, because it's shedding light. So people rather stay in darkness and tell lies. So I'm speaking the truth about the black community, and it's sad, bro. It's no help for it. Once you continue to get rid of, once you keep attacking and coming against strong men, and then you see a lot of alpha males, a lot of alpha black men. They're dating biracial or other cultures of women, and then they got a nerve to say we're losing our good black men, but look how you treat them. Look how y'all act while we're here. Look how y'all come against us when we here calling stuff out like we supposed to. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to call this stuff out, bro. There's too many generational curses in our community. But teachers on this young girl sad. There's too many cases like this. Too many cases like this in the black community, man. But like I say, when you have a group of women that are against you, when you're a strong black man, then anybody could come into your home and destroy you and take it over. This young girl had no protection. Mother didn't care nothing about her. Didn't provide a strong father figure. She let the wolves in. She let them devils in. She let them demons open. She opened the door to these little boys and set her daughter up to be killed, and she failed her. It's sad. I'm your boy Zillionaire. I'm out of here. Let me look at more comments, and I gotta go. You say you want to come on the stream. Well, maybe next time I'll get you on StreamYard. I'm gonna try to go live tomorrow night. I'm gonna try to go live because I got some other news stories. A lot of these news stories I'm gonna get out. So, But thank y'all for tuning in, man. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, hit that cash app, man. Buy that Zillionaire clothing. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna get up out of here in a minute. God bless, man. I'm tired. I'm drained. I'm out of here. I'm your boy Zillionaire. You know, the big time celebrity bodyguard and the truth speaker, the guy that makes everybody mad. I tell you, boy. I'm gone, man.
Zillionaire Entertainment, baby. K1LLED Entertainment, baby.